Arthur Smith is the new offensive coordinator for the Tennessee Titans, and we've got him right here at TitansOnline.com. Arthur, you've been with this team since 2011. You've worked a lot of different positions and a lot of different roles. What was it about this offensive coordinator job right now that made it such a good fit for you?
Well, it's kind of what I've been working towards my whole coaching career. You know, you hope to get this opportunity. You try to do a good job at whatever role they've hired you. And so that's when Mike Munchak hired me in 2011. I was the defensive quality control. When he moved me over to offense, and Ken Wisenhunt kept me, to Mike Mularkey, to Mike Vrabel, and now here we are. So there's definitely a comfort level. I've been around these players. I think Brett Kern's the only guy on the roster that's been around longer than I have. So there's definitely a comfort level, and there's a appreciation for these guys. You know them, and you want to do a good job for these players and for this team.
As a tight ends coach, do you think that you're uniquely qualified to be an offensive coordinator because the tight end position is so involved in the offense?
Yeah, you definitely have a unique perspective coming from the tight end room, and there's a lot of guys around the NFL that have come from that tight end room. I mean, you know, obviously the fastest track or the conventional wisdom is the quarterback room, but the tight end room gives you a lot of different perspectives, and that's why I loved coaching the tight ends. It was so unique. You're involved. You just said it. You're involved in everything. You're involved in the protections. You're involved in the run game. You're involved in the pass game. So other than the quarterback, you've got to know pretty much everything that's going on in the offense. And I've been very fortunate here to work with some really good players at different stages of their career. So it's been a very fun job to have.
I know that keeping consistency on the offensive side of the ball was a big part of keeping you here and is something that you can really contribute. How do you maintain that consistency while also putting your own flavor on this offense?
Well, I think anytime you go through a season, things evolve. But where it certainly helps is when the players come back in April 15th, the language hasn't changed. So what you're calling formations, what you're making calls on the line, what you're calling routes out there, the guys have a familiarity with it. They're not trying to, you know, you're throwing them back into a classroom setting where they're trying to memorize and study for a test, and then you're asking them to go out in the field. You know, there's a quicker learning curve when they come back. It's like, yes, so this is what we're calling this protection. This is what we're calling this combination, this route, this play call. So then when you can start focusing on the details of routes, of blocking schemes, of technique and blocking, drops, quarterback reads. It just makes everything easier. You're ahead. You're more ahead of where you would be if you're starting in year one.
There's still a long way to go until the Tennessee Titans kick off the 2019 season. But are you starting to feel that itch that you're ready to get back on the field?
Yeah, certainly there's excitement, but there's plenty of work to be done now. And so I enjoy the NFL calendar as you start to get into the what we're trying to map out and what we're trying to accomplish in the offseason. As you get into the free agency draft process, you go to the combine. There's definitely a rhythm to the NFL offseason that I enjoy. And you get into March, and you get into the pro days, and then you get the players back. And I enjoy all of it. So, but yes, certainly there's a different excitement level as I'm going through it and getting myself ready for the spring and how we're going to attack in the fall and that first game.
Should be a fun 2019.
Well, I hope so.
Coach, thanks for taking some time with us.
Thank you. Appreciate it.